This is it, the Season 1 finale of Transformers Cyberverse Eruption. Picking up right where the last episode left off, while the Autobots are having a group hug, apparently they didn't hear a bunch of Decepticons sneaking up on them. It's grudge match central as Bumblebee fights Shadow Striker, and Windblade fends off Slipstream while also dodging pot shots from Shockwave. While Grimlock deals with some of the other Seekers, Teletran X tries to get the door open to the Ark.
Is it working?
It better!
Again, we see what looks like a number pad, but this one only has 7 numbers on it this time, so we're not much closer to understanding what these symbols mean. After a bit more fighting, Windblade tells Bumblebee to get into the Ark. As she takes down Shockwave, Slipstream and 2 other Seekers fire a barrage of rockets at her. Now, a couple funny things about this scene. 1. These 2 Seekers aren't any of the Earth Seekers we know. Instead, they're a couple generic Seekers. One of them, with the black and green color scheme and the blue cockpit chest, is from the episode McAdams. And the other looks like one of the guys who were under Shadow Striker's command in her titular episode, although he was destroyed and used to repair her. So this must be another Seeker who just so happens to look like him. But where did these Seekers come from? We didn't see any additional troops when Shockwave and Shadow Striker arrived through the space bridge. Maybe they were in the back, using the little bots room. Or maybe Boulder Media just goofed and used the wrong character models. Who knows? I wouldn't be surprised because there's a lot happening in this episode. But the really funny thing is that they fire the missiles out of their chests. So I guess if Big Firebird ever does a Slipstream figure, we know what one of the features should be. Anyways, Grimlock blows up the rockets, and Shockwave orders Shadow Striker to keep the Autobots busy while he scuttles off. Apparently the trick to getting the Ark's door open was to just shoot it.
It's jammed! Oh man, the power surge must have...
Because we see Bumblebee firing at the door with his blaster 1 second, and then the next he's inside with Teletran X. Inside, Teletran X is sad to discover that Teletran 1 is damaged beyond repair. As the backup memory module, it is his duty to replace Teletran 1. He begins uploading himself to the computer, but then Shadow Striker shoots X, severing the connection. Which, if you've ever unplugged the hard drive from a computer while it's writing, you know that's a great way to lose and corrupt your data. Shadow Striker seems to be getting the upper hand on Bumblebee, but Grimlock steps in.
Grimlock, save me!
Outside, Shockwave has called in his last remaining ship to fire on the mountain, apparently planning to destroy the Ark, the Autobots, and presumably his fellow Decepticons along with them. Pretty cold, even for Shockwave. This scene is also very reminiscent of one from Beast Wars. Shockwave also gets a call from Starscream at this time, saying he'll be there soon, they just had to stop off to pick up pizza along the way. Back inside, with everything starting to come down around them, it's time to finish this fight.
For the Alliance!
For Cybertron!
Inside the Ark, though,
Our good friend is gone.
Teletran X is gone?
also apparently the Yellow Seeker, who may or may not be Sunstorm, is here too. He's the one who was nice enough to give Optimus Prime and Bumblebee directions in the episode Megatron is My Hero. But anyways, just kidding, looks like Teletran X was successfully uploaded to the Ark's computers. And he activates the ship's autoguns to make short work of their Decepticon marauders. The Decepticons retreat as the Autobots seek cover inside the Ark. Teletran X isn't able to get the Ark to take off, but he is able to activate the shields, protecting them from the lava. And it's time for a joyful Autobot reunion as the ship's crew awaken from their stasis pods. But their reunion is cut short as Starscream
And his armada.
arrive at the Autobots' front door. And we end on a cliffhanger as it seems the Autobots and Decepticons are about to engage in a huge battle. What an incredible ending to this first season. Bumblebee and Windblade finally completing their mission of finding the Ark, Optimus Prime, and the rest of the Autobots, only to turn around to a legion of Decepticons looking for a fight. Again, I don't know if it's my personal bias as a fan of the series, but like the last one, this episode seems to be pulling some inspiration from Beast Wars, and I love it. Whether it's the ship's shields and autoguns, or ending the season on a huge cliffhanger, the people at Boulder Media seem to be giving some nods to series of the past, including having the arc stick out of the side of the mountain at the end, just like it did in the G1 cartoon. I can't wait for Season 2. Who knows what will happen? Obviously they still need to find the Allspark, but as I just mentioned, it does seem like they're setting up the Cyberverse Autobots base to homage their G1 base. Will Bumblebee find a shuttle on board the Ark, fly it into Starscream's ship, which may or may not be the Nemesis, causing it to crash into the ocean, thereby setting up the Decepticons' underwater base? Who knows? I guess we've got a while to wait, because I don't think they've made any sort of announcement as to when Season 2 will start up, or even if there will be a Season 2. I certainly hope there's plenty more Cyberverse to come. As always, let me know your thoughts on the latest episode, and Cyberverse as a whole so far, down in the comments. What did you like about it? What did you dislike about it? What were your favorite episodes? What were your least favorite episodes? Are there any standout characters that you hope to see more of in the next season? And while we wait for Season 2, how about we take a look at Transformers' new, younger target demographic series, Rescue Bots Academy. So until then...
Autobots, roll out!
Oh, and don't forget to vote on what series will be the subject of my next review and top 10 video. You can vote in my Twitter poll, link will be in the description. Or you can vote by commenting on my 2018 wrap-up video. The link for that should be on screen now. Once again, thank you so much for over 1,000 subscribers. I have tons of cool surprises planned for this year to make 2019 even better than last year.